Another throne. You got another throne. You were sitting on the throne.
That's a
Right.
that's a whole new one.
That's the queen.
That's a whole new one.
Hey, man, please give her a round of applause. We love you so much. For all the wonderful things.
So does anybody need a drink? Everybody?
They
They
can get
good?
when they're going.
Okay. So Ms. Bodison, on behalf of Western Grove United Methodist Church, we would like to thank you for your 87 years of being here at the church. We could not have done most of the stuff without you because you've been here and been in your position for so many years. So this is just a little bag, a little token to tell you that we appreciate you, we love you, and we just want you to know that we hope that you have many more. For those of you who don't know, if Papa Smalls would have been here, he would have been celebrating 87 right along with her. So I think we need to give him an honor and on behalf of Mama. I would not be where I am today doing the things that I'm doing because he pushed me up there to do it. So I want to thank him for the stuff that he has done and placed in my life. So Mama Smalls, I honor you because of him and know that he is truly blessed today as we honor Ms. Bodison. So thank you. Thank you for you. So if you have something to say, you can. Me and the bear's gonna go get cupcakes.
May I take this opportunity today to say thanks to you, and you. Some time ago, my daughter said, Mama, when is your birthday? Is it April the 30th? I said, yes. And she's asking me like she didn't know, and I knew she knew when my birthday was going to be. So she said, well, we might come down that weekend, and we might not. And sometimes she acts like that, you know, but I know her very well. So she didn't ever say any more. Her son, which is Tristan, must have heard she and her husband talking about coming down and giving me a party. So Tristan said, Granny, he calls me Granny. He said, Granny, we might come down for your birthday. He said, but shh, he don't want me talking about it. Don't say because he didn't want Mom and Dad to hear what he was saying. So I stopped with him. I didn't mention birthday, I don't think to anybody did. I don't think I even mentioned to my Smalls. Because he said, we might come down. That was all he said. And of course, Thursday, for some reason or another, I had to call her. When I called her, she said, we'll see you in a few minutes. We have 3 hours from Walterboro. And I said, well, she said, well, tomorrow's your birthday. So we just thought we would run down for your birthday. And I said, well, gosh, you didn't say anything about it? You coming down for my birthday? And now she had not been and done this since she was married 20 years. And she had never said that to me about my birthday. So I said, okay. And she came on. And of course, Thursday evening around between 5 and 6, I guess, they drove into Walterboro. And when she got into Walterboro, she said, we're coming by your house before we go anyway. But she was so loaded until she couldn't go nowhere. So she came onto my house, and they backed up to the back, and I said, well, I don't know why they're backing up like that, because they don't usually back down like that, you know. She said, Mama, we are going to give you to share your first birthday in your life. She said, you are 87 years old tomorrow. Never had a birthday party, but we have one scheduled for you here in Walterboro tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And she said, everybody in the world I called would like to come. She said, even we had some people in Leesburg, Virginia, saying that they would like to come down. She said, but they couldn't come down, but they said, you'll hear from them. And she said, how many cars were supposed to come down? He said, well, 3 or 4 cars from Leesburg, Virginia, that's where they live. And I said, okay. And that got on my mind, and I really got worried. So I said, now I'm in mind. She's here. She said she's going to give me a birthday party. Wonder how she can give me a birthday and no people don't know. She said, I didn't say anything to her. She said, well, I heard from this person, I heard from that person, I was wondering how she could hear from everybody. She said, well, Joyce is the superintendent, she says the chairman of the administrative board of Wesley Grove. And I've talked to her, and she gave me a lot of information. She gave me to talk to people's names and the telephone number, and I've been just calling. And I said, oh my goodness, how could I do that? How could she do that and she didn't call me? She didn't say anything to me. My son-in-law just started on going on, and he's just like my son, but he's my son-in-law. So he did the same thing, and I said, well, and I couldn't sleep Thursday night. I was so worried. But I said, he came down from Virginia to give me a birthday party, said nothing to me, and said everybody know. She's talked to the secretary, Reverend F, she said, and we've talked to Reverend F also. I said, well, now how could she talk to everybody and tell me nothing? Because I'm going to my house. So I got kind of upset in the word. But I said, well, Lord, that's the way it's going on.
Oh, yeah.
So I did. Then of course, I think Ms. Smalls, she called you, didn't she? I don't know, either David. She called David. And I knew that David, and I said, David ought to talk to me like that, or let me know. But she didn't. So on Friday, she was very busy. She and her husband and her 2 children. And she said, because we got a lot to do. Because many people at the call said that they will be by. It's going to be this afternoon, your birthday party. First one in your life, she said. And you were 87 years old and never had a birthday party. How did you do when you taught school? I said, I would tell the children, today is my birthday, and the last 15 minutes of your school hour, I'll let you say something or do something if you want to say for my birthday. But you know how high school people are. And I taught high school 12th grade English for 29 years. Then I became the first female assistant principal of Wolfsboro High School. And I said, and then, well, I was just wondering how could my daughter know all this thing and I couldn't know nothing about it, you know? It worried me. So I see them even putting up all that stuff they had in my yard. Those of you came yesterday. And she picked up something like that. Reverend F called it the thorn. Putting up silver curtain down. I said, oh, she said, this is going to be your seat at 6 o'clock. No, she said, about 10 minutes to 6. I want you to come out here, and Raymond will help you get in this chair. And I want you to sit right here and look pretty. She said, but let me see. Dakota, that's her daughter. I want you to make her mama face. I said, why can't you make her mama face today? She said, no. She, my daughter was she was very possessive. I said, I just stopped there. She just went on, and she went on. And sure enough, I think, Ms. Smalls, I think your call was the first one, wasn't it? I said to myself, when Ms. Smalls and David drove up, I said, they do everything and wouldn't say nothing to me. I got mad with them. They knew everything about it and didn't say anything to me. So she just went on. And of course, many people came by. And of course, after that, it's 7 o'clock. I think Reverend F was the last one. She said, Reverend F's going to close it out. And Reverend F closed it out with the word of prayer. Thank you so very much, Reverend F. Then I went in the house. Then those persons who couldn't come down from Leesburg, Virginia, the telephone started ringing. They must tell Leesburg, Virginia, where they live. After 6 o'clock, we get mom in the house, and then you all start calling. And honey, that day, people from Leesburg, they call. And I said, well, how could y'all tell all this and stuff and you want to tell me? I kind of, blasted them out. I said, because y'all didn't do me fair. You don't do people like that. She said, well, when you're as old as I am, and when you have lived as long as you have, you have to take what comes. You know how my daughter, you know how she talks now. She says, and Mom, you're 87. We thank the Lord that you lived this long, and look what you've done. And she said, and we're going to go on with that. And I say thanks to all of you who took your time on Friday afternoon to come to Walterboro to celebrate my daughter's birthday. My birthday that my daughter planned, I knew nothing about it. I knew nothing about the party. I thought that was news to me. But she had many, many people to call me, even from New York. People called about my birthday. And as she called, she looked for some of my, she looked for the superintendent from North Carolina, Mr. Bob Pence. But she said Mr. Pence had made it very clear that he might make it, he might not. But said if he doesn't make it, you'll hear from him. Foreign Rain, Bob Pence. She said, and Mr. Mac Jones, she said, was supposed to come. Mr. Jones said he doesn't think he might not be able to make it, but you'll hear from him. So she really had, I said, well, my goodness, you must have been over the United States. Letting everybody know about my birthday and I don't know it. I said, well, I sure don't like it. But it turned out to be a wonderful affair. And thanks to all of you who cooperated with her. She said those of you who couldn't come, she wished you could come. And she sent a little thing today where Joyce know where it is. She sent something to Joyce, and she's wanted Joyce to give to all the members of the Rescue Group United Methodist Church. Tell them I would like to stay. I cannot stay because my husband works for Geico in D.C. He got to be there for time in the morning, and both of my children in high school, and I got to be there, and I just cannot stay to service today. But thanks all of you who took your time to come. I also thank those of you who couldn't come because I realized that you probably wanted to come, but you couldn't come. And thanks to you, Reverend F. My daughter and son-in-law said they'll never forget. So, get ready, they might carry you on every day. But she said she's not going to forget you. And she said, when you have something here at Rescue Group Church, she said, Joyce, no, I always try to get my money in. But I'm ready to help Rescue Group. And I'm a help Rescue Group, she said, as long as I live. Thanks again to all of you.
Amen. 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 You sit down, and we're going to sing a chorus or two of Happy Birthday. And I think you've gotten your treats. And again, Mother Bodison, God bless you. God continue to bless you. Queen Helen. Queen Helen, God continue to bless you. Once again, we thank you so very much for everything that you have done here at Western Lord. Many years of wonderful. The word says that with long life, God says that He will satisfy us. And so He is certainly giving you that. And we just want to honor you today. So let us all, if we got our voices tuned up, let us sing a chorus of happy birthday to our dear sister. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sister Helen. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you. Happy birthday to you. All right, amen. Amen.
There was the Frank Smalls and I are first cousin, y'all know that. To the very 2 months to the very day. Mine is the 30th of April always, and his is the 30th of June. So that's just how close we are, 2 months.
Amen. Patriarchs and the patriarchs of this church. We do want to recognize, I believe, Sister Edie, who was here with us this morning. We're glad to have you here. God bless you. Thank you for coming. We don't want you to go without being recognized. And do we have any other visitors? Would you like to say anything?
Nothing but God bless. I'm sorry I got here late in here over your stomach. But the next time I'll be on here.
Amen. All right. We're going to hold you to that too.
Okay.
All right. You better walk through that door before. I'm just kidding. We just kidding. But amen. Thank you all for sharing in this wonderful event, this blessed event. And again, we need to continue Mother Smalls, who is our other mother of the church, and all of our other, again, our seniors who are doing wonderful work here. God continue to bless all of y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. And don't you ever forget that. Don't you ever forget that. We love you. So thank you for the great works you do. Sister Joyce, if you have anything else that's coming forth.
No.
Okay, again, just keep in mind that we do have some YouTube. We are all on YouTube, and we do have a few things on YouTube. So if you want to go and see some Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Amen. Amen.
He's so busy. I mean, she's only first year here, so busy.
George.
Really? I